We see in our gospel here the power of Jesus to cast out demons. Usually when we hear this casting out of demons, we think of people who are possessed and are in need of exorcism. And when we read that, oh, that doesn't apply to me, right? I go to church, I pray, I read scripture. Doesn't apply to me, okay? But there's different levels of kind of being attacked by the enemy. The worst one is really being possessed, right? That you need exorcism. But there are other levels like being obsessed and being oppressed by the evil spirits. And I think most of us are in those levels, right? Like, let's say you are living in excessive fear. You know, this is not the healthy fear that I'm talking about, excessive fear, that you're really anxious all the time. Or maybe you're really struggling with sexual sin. You know that it's a sin, and yet you keep on watching pornography, falling into masturbation, those things. Or maybe anger. You couldn't control your emotions. There are spirits behind those. For me, I struggle with anger. Maybe you don't believe that, but I do. Maybe because I smile a lot or what. I struggle with anger. Like growing up, I think it was because of my childhood, you know, coming from a dysfunctional family. I had like a lot of like repressed emotions, so that what happens is that when I'm in conflict, I couldn't control my emotions. I would get an outburst. That's why this year I had to go through, I think, 4 inner healing sessions. And one of the tools for the inner healing session is the closing the door. Closing the door to what? You know, usually there's the spirit of anger, spirit of fear, spirit of sexual sin, and also the spirit of the occult. When we delve into that, when we were growing up, we open it up for the spirit to come in. That's why through the inner healing or deliverance, we're asking the Lord to cast those spirits out. And when those spirits are being cast out, we need to close the door so that the spirit will not come back. Because if it comes back, it's like what in our gospel today, right? It says there, when the unclean spirit has gone out of a person, it wanders through the waterless regions looking for a resting place, but not finding any. It says, I will return to my house from which I came. When it comes, it finds it swept and put in order. Then it goes and brings 7 other spirits more evil than itself, and they enter and live there. And the last state of that person is worse than the first. So for me, even though I know through the inner healing, the door has been closed, I need to be vigilant to make it stay closed, right? Let's say I'm in a conflict. I need to process it well, okay? Otherwise, it will come back again, right? I need to process it well. I need to bring it to prayer. I need to talk to somebody so that the other person will give me a fresh perspective. And maybe I need to learn to forgive that person, right? So that when I talk to that person, I will be able to resolve the conflict out of love. Otherwise, it will be out of anger, okay? So see where is like some spirit that is operating in your life. And if there's some spirit there, like spirit of fear, lust, anger, or the occult, I really encourage you, go through inner healing and deliverance. Because right now, I could say I've improved. I'm more gentle like a lamb, not angry like a lion.